There's some egg on my face. Men in Black 3. I just groaned every time I heard about this movie, from actors leaving production, to them filming it before they even finished the script, to them going over budget, and then the converted 3D, and all that were just like, ugh. So I was ready to go on in and hate it without even seeing the movie, but then I ended up not having any money last week, so by the time I actually saw it today, I lost a lot of that pre-hatred and just went in with a okay, I'm here, let's see it attitude, and it wasn't bad. The movie opens up with an impressive sequence where the villain, Boris the Animal, played by Jermaine Clement, escapes from a space prison, and he wants to go after the man that put him there 40 years ago. Agent K, of course, played by Tommy Lee Jones, except he can only do it in the past, and he actually ends up succeeding. So Agent J, played by Will Smith, of course, has to go back in time in the 60s and undo the damage, and that's where he meets up with young Agent K, played by Josh Brolin. And this movie makes for a surprisingly good time. The performances were solid all around, no one has lost their touch, and then even some of the newcomers are welcomed. Emma Thompson steps in as the head of MIB as Agent O. Rip Torn, get your stuff together, man. Like I mentioned earlier, Josh Brolin plays young Agent K, and he does a really good job. Apparently, Emma Thompson looked like Alice Eve 40 years ago, so I never even thought Emma Thompson was that old, but yes, Alice Eve plays young Agent O, which honestly really isn't that big a part. But it was nice to see her. And Michael Stuhlbarg, I highly doubt I'm saying that right, plays a pretty amusing future seer that they run into in the past. And what you have with all this is just some fun, simple entertainment. You get some nice pop culture references with the 60s, some hit or miss racial humor with Will Smith going back into the 60s, some cool alien designs, and some cool, decent action set pieces. And they throw in a little hard at the end to make the characters grow at least a little, and then you just learn something new about them. That was well welcome. And it really didn't feel like a cash grab, so despite that messy production, they made it work somehow. I was surprised by like that 68, 69 Rotten Tomatoes rating first, but now I know why. I mean, I probably wouldn't go that high, but somewhere close to that. And I didn't hate the second movie, so I thought it was okay, but yeah, this one falls right in the middle of like the first one being up here. This one, the third one, would be right here, and the second one, just a little lower. If I were to really nitpick anything, I'd say that they didn't do that ending where they show all those different worlds and just how big the universe is, but if that's my biggest nitpick, that just means nothing. So I'm going to re-implement the star rating back into my reviews for at least a little while and say, yes, if you're interested in this is worth seeing in theaters, and I will give it 3 out of 5 stars. I'll see if that works. And if you like this review and you want to see more, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it.